I work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm way too busy to hate on a bank account. Look like she banking on tips. I came up from nothing, was laying on sleeping in bundles and paying no rent. Everyone loves you when fame don't exist. When I made $1 million, they said that I switched. My watch is too pricey, my chain is on lit.
Coming up next, the Celtics taking on the Knicks. For the Celtics, it's been a bumpy road as of late, dropping 4 of their last 5. Knicks, Celtics, coming up next, right after this. Welcome to 2K Sports' annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. You take a look at New York, they have looked in control all season long, aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And of course there's the Celtics, currently a ways below.
Well, for the Knicks, they've really set the standard in their conference, on track to claim home court advantage in the playoffs. They feel this is their year, and you know what? They may be right.
Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. The star wing pair, it's Brown and Tatum outside. Then it's Dimon, then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Bird in at the power forward position. And for New York, they've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Anthony in at the small forward position. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Beasley, pass to Anthony. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Ellis. Can't hit that one. Brown with some nice D. Here's Dimon. In his last outing, 10 points for him. And Brown with the stuff.
Ooh, that's a slick move off the deck. Brown finds ways to free himself up.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Ellis passes to Bryant. Out to Anthony. 4-3. Drills it from deep. Anthony's got 5 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside, Brown. They set the pick. Pass to Bird. Shot clock at 6. Tipped! And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. Four on the clock. Blocked again!
Slow start, 1-4 to begin this game.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Bryant against Brown. Oh, got a piece of it. Beasley, pass to Bryant. It's hauled in by Robinson.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Brown against Bryant. Pass to Yao. 6 to shoot. Tries to save it. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. And now we have a minute here to take a look at which teams are playing the toughest defense. New York, number 1.
Without a doubt, the best defensive team in the league this season. Forget about any other stats, steals, blocks, whatever. It comes down to limiting points. And so far, nobody's been better at holding their opponents in check.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brown passes to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Robinson, a screen on Beasley. Clock at 6. And a big finish by Robinson.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Knicks head coach had a few moments to share with me. Right away, we got to talking about Jaylen Brown, and he said, he's going to make trouble for us, but with strong coverage and fast rotations, I think we'll do a good job limiting his production. Some confident words from coach on how they'll slow down Brown's output tonight. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Dimon after the basket by New York.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot up? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to Robinson. It's rebounded by New York. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
And they'll keep possession. Back to Ellis. New York needs to get off a shot here. Tries yet again. Yao, shot is off.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Now here's Brown. Coming off a 22-point game against Miami. 6 on the shot clock. Bird. Pass to Dimon. Fires from deep. They get it back. Here's Robinson. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Anthony. Last game with 30. Here's Bryant. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Bird. And he lobs it up. Oh, deflected. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. Here's Robinson. It's hauled in by Anderson. Knicks leading by 3. Anthony in the post. 5 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Bird. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Good. Ellis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Dimon. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Right side Tatum. 5 on the clock. And the layup falls.
It's always good for this offense when Tatum is putting pressure on their interior defense.
And the Knicks call time here. Miller's checked in for Boston. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Lynn. On the wing, Anthony. 18 feet out. That one goes. Count it. Anthony's got 7. And for the Celtics, they're shooting 33% in the first quarter. Back to Tatum. From behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Here's Lynn. Bryant outside for three. Out to Anthony. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Dort. He's checked in for Jaylen Brown.
Boston substitution, number 12, Luguentz Dort.
On the wing, Bryant. He had 31 in the win against the Magic in Orlando. And the bucket is good.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Pass to Dort. Back to Tatum. Robinson, a screen on Anthony. Clock at 6. Tatum from long range. And it's New York with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Here's Anderson. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Substitution on the court.
Tatum finds Robinson. Miller outside. Pass to Bird. 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. He drops it from range. Bird's got 5 now.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Here's Lynn. No made baskets yet. Now Stevenson. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Knicks lead by 3.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Brandon Miller.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Celtics trail by 3. Now here's Tatum. 5 points in the game. Brown scanning the floor. Tries it from 19. Yao with a rebound. Yao's got 4 rebounds now.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Here's Beasley. And that one is hammered home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the free ball.
Here's Lynn. He's scoreless. Pass to Lynch. Wide open. The rebound by Yabusele.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Wiggins. Kick out to Brown. Now Miller. Coming off a 16-point game against Miami.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well. No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
And the Knicks with the possession here, following the 3 by Boston. Here's Yao. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got 4 rebounds now.
You know, some people could say he's struggling in offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Well, Richard, some stars are the system, but Jason Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jason enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run through him, and I know that makes his teammates happy. One of the best players in the game today. Tatum's work ethic and hunger to win more championships is special.
Stevenson's shot is good.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Tatum passes to Wiggins. Tatum a screen on Stevenson. And here's Brown for 3. Connects from downtown. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Lynn. Still no points. From about 16, Beasley misses. Down low. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Miller is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Yabusele in at the 5. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
Beasley against Wiggins. Beasley into the lane. An easy 2 on the layup.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Celtics lead by 4. Miller on the wing. He's guarded by Ellis. Dort, a screen on Stevenson. And here's Brown for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Ellis with it. And it's Dort picking him up. Dort with a steal. And Boston pushing it up now. It's hauled in by Anderson. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Stevenson on the wing. Beyond the arc. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
New York shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Garza's checked in for Yabusele. Demon comes in for Dort. Here's Garza. Boston, no good that time either. And so Anthony will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Boston making a switch here. Yabusele's checked in.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Miller. They need this. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Miller. And looking at the 2K leaderboard here, you see the top scoring small forwards over the past month. Second, Carmelo Anthony. Jason Tatum, fourth.
And these are some of the most dangerous players in the league, just capable of getting hot and taking over a game in the blink of an eye.
There are so many great scorers at the small forward spot in the NBA. To make this list, you got to have a ridiculous amount of firepower.
Back to Anthony. Fires for 3. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. The Celtics have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Miller. Nice ball movement by Boston. Yabusele. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Now it's a 3-point Celtic lead.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Here's Anthony. Beasley with it. 11 points for him last game against Orlando. Second shot opportunity. Here's Stevenson. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics. And the Knicks making a change here. Bryant's checked in. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Boston leading by 3. Pass to Miller. Now here's Brown. Here's Tatum. He's guarded by Beasley. Tatum against Beasley. Tatum can't hit. Knicks shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Ellis, good. Ellis has got 6 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Beasley against Tatum. There's the triple. Tatum! Money from deep.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Knicks trail by 4. And here's Anthony. 10 points for him. Now here's Ellis. 6 to shoot. Bryant, no good. Here's Dimon. Off target with the 3. Now Ellis. He had 10 points in the win against Orlando. Shot on the wing. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
Yabusele outside. 3-pointer. Drains the triple. 10 points for him.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Bryant inside. Brown's there. And there it is for him.
And how do you guard this? It's hard to stop the turnaround Jay when it's done like that.
Celtics lead by 3. Here's Dimon. Still without a bucket. Pass to Yabusele. There's Tatum with the 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Bryant in the high post. Brown's there. And it's good for 2. Bryant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Dimon. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Tatum. Oh, Tatum with a throwdown.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Anthony outside. Three-pointer. The rebound by Wiggins. Boston leading by 3. Pass to Dimon. From outside the arc. And Wiggins knocks down the 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
On the wing, Bryant. The 3. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Dimon. Yet to see a basket. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Knicks trail by 5. Here's Len. Pass to Yao. Oh, they get a hand on it. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins punishing him inside.
Ooh, that's a nice take from Wiggins. You could see his eyes light up when he got that position.
Here's Len. Here's Yao. No good off the glass. And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Here's Yao. Count it. After missing his first 6 shots, now 1 for 7. Celtics lead by 7. Wiggins outside. Pass to Dimon. Tatum looking it over. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Yao. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Yao's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
On the wing, Tatum. He's guarded by Anthony. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Now a timeout called by New York. Stevenson, he's checked in for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Boston. Brown comes in for Miller. Here's Len. No points so far. Pass to Yao. Shoots over Robinson. Yao, good.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Bryant against Brown. 1:27 left in the second quarter. Look at Brown getting it done inside.
When Brown has the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous in the two-man game.
Here's Len. Pass to Bryant. And he can't bank that one in. Right wing. Puts up a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Yao's got his 5th rebound in this one. 43 seconds left to play in the half. Here's E. Wide open look. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Dimon. There's Tatum with the 3. Drops in the 3. And now a 12-point Boston lead.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Bryant with it. 11 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Fires away from way outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've reached halftime in this one. Celtics out in front. They lead by 12. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The Timberwolves out in Minnesota will go up against the Nuggets. 5 p.m. Eastern for the tip-off in that one. Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Knicks.
They've been shot out.
That's it for us. Thanks.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
We've got Barnes, and it's Stevenson in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Pass to Dimon. Takes the 3. The rebound by Beasley. Beasley's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Bird. And the layup is good off the glass. Bird's got 7 points in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Stevenson against Brown. And it's Bird with a rebound.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Buries it from 3.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Here's Ellis. And he lays it up and in. 10 points for him.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Here's Dimon. 7 points in the game. It's stolen by Ellis. Fast break. Here comes New York. Over Robinson. Misses off the right iron.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
Ellis with it. Now guarded by Brown. Stevenson, no good. Celtics lead by 15. Here's Tatum. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And these are the teams that have looked to score from the paint often during this season. Second, the Knicks.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
To the inside. Ball stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Want to create a good look? Yeah, just get the ball to Tatum out in space.
Here's Ellis. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Pass to Brown. Here's Bird. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Good stuff from Brown. Providing the assist, he's made giant strides in his passing game.
It's Beasley on the wing. Shoots over Tatum. Beasley misses. Boston leading by 18. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Bird passes to Brown. Clock at 6. 18 feet out. The Knicks pull it in. Beasley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Right side, Stevenson. From the high post. Yes, it's good. Stevenson's got 9. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Bird. Shoots over Barnes. And it's Bird missing. Knicks trail by 16. And here's Ellis. He's got 12. Barnes a screen. Here's Stevenson. Robinson with a steal. And that's an intentional foul. New York making a switch here.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Knicks. Ming Yao. Kobe Bryant.
Bryant against Tatum. Robinson a screen on Bryant. There's Tatum with the 3. The Knicks with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Stevenson, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Outside Tatum, stolen by Bryant. Right side Barnes. Here's Ellis. New York working the ball around now. The putback. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Yao. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Brown against Stevenson. Outside Tatum. Oh, Tatum takes the contact.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
And with Jaylen Brown on the wing, he feels like any given night he has the advantage in his matchup.
He's either too fast for the big guys or too strong for the small guys. That's the problem. He is a handful on both ends of the floor also.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back to you.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. Miller, the pass to Brown. And yep, it's good. Brown's got 9.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Here's Lynn. No points yet. Bryant outside. Here's Yao. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Tatum. Deflected. And there's the lob. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. Anthony with a bucket.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Tatum from long range. No luck on that one. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
Here's Lynn. Pass to Yao. Shoots over Brown. Yao, good. Yao Cal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Tatum. Miller on the wing. Fires the three. Now with a rebound. And so Anthony will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Lynn passes to Bryant. Here's the three. And again, New York with the triple.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Miller outside. Back to Brown. Pass to Robinson. Outside Tatum. Shakes him. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul.
Knicks trail by 8. Here's Lynn. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Inside. Here's Anderson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Here's Miller. Again, the miss by Boston. New York has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Anthony, and he buries that one. Back rim and in. And now just a 4-point Boston lead.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Outside, Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Bird. Now Miller. Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 3. From deep. They grab their own miss. The kick to Tatum. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Anthony.
Guarding Tatum is just a major problem.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
1:43 left in the third. Here's the pick. Bryant with it. Now Wiggins defending. Bryant against Wiggins. And Bryant good for 3. Bryant's got 17 points.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Tatum inside. Discarded by Anthony. And there's a 3-second violation. And here's a group of players who have been dialed in since the All-Star break. The leaders in shooting percentage. You take a look at Bryant. Right now, he's second in the league in field goal percentage.
As the season goes on, his shooting has really impressed, making the most of every look he gets at the hoop.
The Celtics making a switch here. Dortch checked in. Here's Bryant, plenty of space. Gets an open look and hits it. And now just a 1-point Celtic lead.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Miller. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Out to the right wing. Here's Lynch. Anderson passes to Lynch. Here's Anderson. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Second chance shot. And another shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Line, 2 shots.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. From the wing, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And So it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. A tremendous offensive output. He's got 29 tonight. Back to the game after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So the Celtics 5 right now. We've got Jason Tatum. Miller is out there with Dimon. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Garza in at the 5. Beasley against Tatum. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Tatum's got 31 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Beasley, right side. No one near him. They get it again. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Yao. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Tatum against Beasley. Oh, sweet move. Tatum can't hit.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Beasley, pass to Stevenson. Ellis outside. Pass to E, and it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Wiggins, right side. Here's Garza. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
There's a screen. Here's Beasley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Brandon Miller. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Miller outside. To the paint. Here's Garza. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Garza's got 4 points this quarter.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Beasley against Tatum. Beasley, pass to Stevenson. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Yeah, from the perimeter, Wiggins can be very, very efficient. You just can't allow him to find those looks.
Pass to Beasley. Fires from the line, and it's New York scoring again.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
Here's Dimon. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's Dimon. Missed inside. Outside Stevenson. To tie it up. And out of bounds. Boston. Boston will have it.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Bird. Into the lane. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Beasley, the pass to Ellis. Back to Beasley. The 3 is up. The rebound, Celtics. Brown's got 7 rebounds in the game. And they're running. Dimon, that's good.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now here's Ellis. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Can't give him too much grief for that one. He's been mistake-free for the most part.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Boston. The shot from the low post is good. And now an 8-point Celtic lead.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Now Ellis. Pass to Anthony. Over Wiggins. Anthony with a bucket. Here's Miller. Here's Bird. Back to Miller. Here's Bird. Down low. Brown. Hey, Brown in traffic.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Timeout called. Knicks. And some changes here for New York. Barnes, he's checked in for Beasley. And it's Bryant in for Stevenson. And the Celtics also making a change. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to find out what New York's coach was going over with his guys. And coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Anthony. Pass to Bryant. Shoots over Brown. Bryant, no good. Boston leading by 6. Miller with it. He's picked up by Ellis. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Knicks have gone 6 for 9 here in the 4th quarter. Bryant against Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
First free throw is good. Demon, he's checked in for Boston. And both free throws good for Bryant.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
To the middle. Tatum, good. Tatum's got 13 in the second half.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Bryant with it. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Outside, Brown. Pass to Dimon. Nice ball movement by Boston. And it's Bird missing.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Out to Anthony. Ellis, left side. Barnes a screen. Another shot. He squares up and sinks it. Ellis has got 4 points this quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And it's Bird missing.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Here's Bryant inside. Brown's there. Ellis outside. The second effort. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution for your Knicks.
Celtics lead by 4.
Jeremy Lin.
Outside Tatum. Back to Robinson. Tatum passes to Bird. Tatum a screen on Barnes. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Once again, for your next breaker and crew, show them some love.
Tatum against Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. Tatum inside. He's guarded by Anthony. Here's Lynn. Bryant outside. Takes a 3. Cash from downtown.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Here's Dimon. Brown outside. Here's Dimon. Ooh, the shot misses. 1:57 left in the final quarter. Oh, he can't jam it home.
Try to get spicy until he whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Here's Lynn. Bryant outside. And there's the screen. Let's loose for 3. The triple drop.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. New York has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. To take the lead. Ooh, it misses. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum fires. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Anthony against Tatum. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here. And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Anthony! Money from 3! And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Here's Dimon. Connect!
And they aren't over the limit yet.
Bryant against Brown. Bryant outside. They could win it. No good from 3. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Jason, with you guys being such a young...
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.